welcome back to another weekend vlog. I wanted to start this vlog out by showing you the cutest little home housewarming gift basket that I've created by going to TJ Maxx today for 30 minutes over my lunch break. So I'm putting it together now. I did spend a little, probably more than I wanted to. But like, it was so cute, I had to, like, it was my choice. I was like, oh, she needs that, she needs that, she needs that. I just love giving gifts. And if you know me, you know that's true. So that's just my love language. Like, if I want to do something for you, I want to give you the best, not the best, like this isn't like over the top, but it is like just a fun gift. And I like to think about the people and like what they like and do it right. Does that make sense? Anyways, I wanted to get a little housewarming gift. Our friend Sarah and Joey just moved to Green Valley. The sun is so bright. I'm like, and I also have a head cold. So if I sound funky, you see snot running, that is why. But Sarah and Joey moved to Green Valley, finally. We've been wanting this to happen for years, and she watches my vlogs, so she knows that. And she's getting this tonight, so she can watch the continued vlog. This probably won't go up for like a week or two. Anyways, because I'm so behind in editing. But I went to TJ Maxx over my lunch break. Didn't really have a budget. I just was like, I want something. I want to find a basket first. That was my goal. And then I want to find things to fill it that I think she will like, or that I like, that I want to give to her. I am leaving all the tags on because I just don't care to know if I was on sale or not, or whatever. Like, whatever. And she can return it if she doesn't like it. So I did get this. Literally first thing when I walked in, I found this basket. It is gray. I feel like she loves grays, blues. Like, her house is, when I was there last, it wasn't fully decorated or anything, but like her cabinet in her living room was navy, if I'm remembering correctly, that they're getting ready to put together for like their TV and stuff. So anyways, I went with gray because I feel like light gray can go with anything. And this basket is so stinking cute. It has a lid, and I got the medium sized one. They had a larger one and then they had a tinier one, but I did the medium sized one to fill it with everything I wanted. I am gonna give it to her open because everything I got doesn't close it, but I thought this was super cute. She put cat toys in it. They have cats. Anything that like she can cover, like she doesn't have to leave it open. Or she could leave it open with like, I don't know, blanket or something. It's not that big. Anyways, we'll start with the basket, okay? The first thing I got when I first walked in was with this basket is this calendar. This is a wall calendar. It is so cute. Like, if I had a spot in my house for this, or my fridge was like covered with like kids coloring pages or pictures and stuff, I would do something like this. So I thought it was super cute. It's a 12-month 2026 calendar. It was on sale. This thing was only $4, $4.50 to be exact. I was like, I have to get this. It's so cute. It is basic, so it's like really cute little pictures, flowery. I don't know, I just had to get it. It's cute. And none of this has like a rhyme or reason. I just like was walking around. I was like, that is stinking cute. I think she'll like that. This right here was the last thing I picked up, but one of the best things I picked up. This was $12, $12.99 for 4 hard plastic checkered plates. Now I'm sure she has plates at her house, but like, I couldn't pass these up. So we're gonna put these in the back, and they're like hard plastic. You can take them inside, outside, eat, whatever. And it's just her and her husband. I'm like, you're getting these. These are coming home with me. The next thing I got was these cute little towels. I pictured these being in their bathroom. They have like a Jack and Jill bathroom. Look at me telling you everything about Sarah and Joey's house, but I thought they were cute. I don't know the brand, Brooks and Brothers, I don't know, cute. 2 little towels. Again, went with the black and white like theme. Checkeredness is the closest thing I got to checkered, so I did try. The next thing I got was, okay, this was also another find that screams Sarah to me. I don't know what she's gonna use it for, but it's just a little storage, I don't even know what you call this, container. It has a cute wood lid with a gold little thing, and then same checkered-y design. Maybe we'll, no, I'm gonna leave it like that. I probably have to rearrange this, but I want to show you. Okay, this is not aesthetic, but I did Scrub Mommies. I love Scrub Mommies, Scrub Daddies. Scrub Daddies are probably my favorite because they're thicker, but I also got myself one of these. $6 for a pack of 3. Love these things. We're sticking those in there. Oh, and I got the cats something. It's just something little. These were $2. I don't have cats, but I feel like cat toys are so much cheaper than dog toys. But they're just 2 little toys. They were like $2, like I said. So nothing crazy, but we're gonna sit these back here with the Scrub Daddies, mommies, Scrub Mommies. And then I got, they like wrapped everything up. So I got coasters, very basic, but I just got some white marble cute coasters to add to all of this. Then I got her a cute candle. I love this jar. It's like a dark brown. The scent is Oak Moss Santal. It smells delicious in my opinion. So I love candles that are like warmy, vanilla-y, but also I love a man scent, if that makes sense. So that is what that is. Warmy, vanilla-y, but like man cologne also. I don't know if that's gonna fit. Okay. And then last but not least, well, one more little thing. I got her a cute little picture frame. It's just a black little picture frame. Can go anywhere she would like. I thought it was so cute. Why is it when you buy stuff, I'm looking at this, I'm like, I wish I would have gotten something to fill right here, but this is plenty. This is plenty. I don't know why I do this. I also bought one of these. They're 99 cents at TJ Maxx. They have so many different designs. They're just perfect to have to like go, like this weekend we're going to St. Louis to see Scott's grandpa. This will be perfect to throw snacks, blankets, anything we need packing wise. And then we always road trip and do the camper, and these bags are just super helpful to do anything really. So this one's cute. Strawberries, raspberries, 99 cents. The only other thing I got for them was a card. I found this card, $2. TJ Maxx cards and like gift wrapping is the way to do it. They have such cute things and like unique things, but it's also so cheap in my opinion for like this unique stuff. Like it came with this card, congrats, I'm right in the middle because it doesn't have anything, it has cute little stars. And then it came with the actual envelope with stars inside and then a little gold seal. So I'll do that. The only other things I got myself scrub mommies, like I said. I got this for $5. It's for when you take a shower and you don't want your hair wet or you do your makeup, pull your hair back. I needed a new one, so I did that. And then my daughter is obsessed with peekaboo books right now. So this one was at checkout. She has one just like this that is pink. I can't remember. This one's Peekaboo Chick. I want to say the other one is like bugs or ladybugs or something. And she loves it. Each page has a different peekaboo thing or like a slider thing. And then at the end, it's a mirror and peekaboo you. I think these are adorable. Like I said, I got this at the checkout. They always get you. That's where I got these two things, $6.99. But I called Blair after I left and I'm like, I haven't been to TJ Maxx. Honestly, don't know. I think I was pregnant with Cove. So it's at least been like maybe a year. And I'm like, I've just never go there. And if I go there, I know it's a bad thing. Like I'm gonna just get there was 27 different things I wanted to get for myself, but I said no, I'm going there for just Sarah. And really this is a Sarah gift, but like it's for both of them, I guess. Fill out the card and stick it in there. But like so stinking cute. I'm obsessed. Wish I had a cute picture of them to put in it, but I don't. So that's fine, right? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. So happy Friday, welcome back to the vlog. I'm gonna get back to work because this was my little lunch break, whatever. Get back to work. Then I'm gonna get ready and we're going to Cooper's tonight with Madison and Sarah, having a little girls' date now that Sarah's in town. We haven't gone in a very long time, haven't done a wine tasting in months. So that's what we're gonna do. Scott's gonna be home with the kids, get the kids after work, and I think his parents are coming over to hang out with him, bring them dinner, so that's fun. And then we kind of have a busy weekend, so I'll fill you in later, but that's kind of what's going down. I've gotta get ready after work. I probably should not talk and yap because I have 30 minutes till I have to leave this house, but I am going to talk you through just kind of a little update of a few things while I do my makeup. I did just kind of curl my hair, but we're going to brush it out later. I also have a bald spot. That is update number one. I'm going to do my skincare and show you just the products I've been loving. This is my third bottle of this. Absolutely love it. Anyways, I do have a bald spot happening. I don't know when it appeared, to be honest. I feel like it just did. I don't know. I use Eminence, I've explained before, but I'm going in with the recovery cream and a little bit of the Bright Skin root serum, and then as well as the 8 Greens moisturizer. It's pretty much all the skincare I do during the day. So this mark on my head is a complete freaking bald spot. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it because it's so noticeable. And I asked Vicky when I went and got my hair done this week, like what it could be from. Is it postpartum still? Cove is almost a year old at this point, so I'm like, it can't be that. I guess it could, but she's like, no, that's weird because it's like a full it's a full bald spot. Like there's not even like hair, like little hairs trying to grow back in. Like it's just like all gone. So that's fun. She said it could be like alopecia, however you say that, which will be interesting. So she said to just watch it. If you start losing more hair, she said it's usually like everywhere, like underneath here. It's usually not like right there in the front of the scalp. So that gave me a little, oh my God, I just went all over my shoulder. Oh my gosh, apparently I'm rich. I'm just throwing this product everywhere. Actually, this is so cheap. This is the Hydro Touch Primer NYC. I don't know if I love it or not. It's just what I've been using. So that's what we're using. So anyways, I'm watching that. I don't know what it's from. I'll have to see a dermatologist if it is actually alopecia or however you say it. I'm actually gonna put foundation on today, so I'm gonna give this a second to dry, but I'm gonna go in with the Mario. This is 4.5 in. I'm not really even sure, but it's the Surreal Skin by Mario. Life update. I don't really have a lot because I seem to like vlog a lot of it, but a big part of my life that you're not gonna see on the camera anymore is my sweet Penny girl. I feel like I'm in a good headspace to talk about it. So, and like I said, it's gonna be kind of a quick talk because I'm getting ready and I need to get going in 30 minutes. But my sweet Penny girl was put to rest on last Monday. And it was a choice that I knew was coming and one I was prepared for, but I wasn't prepared for. I'm going in with this and I'm gonna use a brush and then use a wet beauty blender to mix it out. I am going to use this brush. I don't even know. It's just a flat top foundation brush. I don't have a name for it. I knew it was something that had to be happening soon and make a decision on. I just quite wasn't ready for that decision. Penny girl, for the last, let's say, year or even year and a half, she's been having accidents in the house by the front door to the point where she just couldn't hold her pee. And I'm talking, we could be gone for 45 minutes. We could be gone for 2 hours. It didn't matter. If she had to pee, she peed by the front door. So what I did is just got rid of all the rugs and I just put towels down. And every time we'd come home, we knew we just had to clean up because she always went to the front door because she always, like, she wasn't making accidents in the house. It was just, she knew she had to go, couldn't hold it anymore. And to be honest, she like kind of pouted about it when we got home because she knew she probably shouldn't have done what she did, but like she truly just could not hold it. So she never got in trouble for it. It just was something we always like did tests on, made sure her urine like tested if she had a urinary infection, and sometimes she did. We got medicine for it, but then it would just come back. Then they thought she had Cushing's disease, which she did, so she took some medicine. But the medicine for that, and I'm not going to get all technical, but the medicine for that can be pretty dangerous if it is given a higher dose than what a dog is needing, or if the dog doesn't have Cushing's disease and you give them this medicine, it could, I want to say it messes their liver up. So at first, that's kind of what our vet thought. So we did a bunch of tests on liver. She has had surgeries for cancers, tumor cells like coming out. Her last one was actually just a couple years ago. And I promised myself I would never put her through surgery again because the recovery on her poor old body just was not it. So I just wanted her to be comfortable, live a happy life, and that's what we tried to do. We worked with medicines. We did different treatment plans throughout that. We did painkillers, all that. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Eraser Concealers, a darker one for my zits and a lighter one for my contour, and let that sit for a second. So she did that up until she passed, but we were just working with medicine, had her pain pills as high as we could without making her a zombie. But like at that point, like a year ago, she was still, I would say even like 7-8 months ago, she was still going outside and like running laps or like would venture off. We live on some property. So she would still go out and adventure and have a great time and then come in extremely tired, obviously lay around. She is a cat dog, loves to lay around and cuddle, which we all know that. Dougie was too. But she would still have some energy in her and she would still want to play if you prompt her to play. Like our house sitter, Hannah, always said she played with toys with her, and Penny loved it, which I'm sure she did. She was the only dog in the house at the time, no kids at the time with Hannah, and absolutely loved it. So up until about like 6 months ago, Penny had a great life, and at that point I was like, okay, she's peeing in the house, I can handle that. She's on pain pills, I can handle that. I will buy whatever needs to happen to keep her happy and healthy, and she was still having a great life. And then I would say about 4 months ago or so, probably around, I looked at a picture from Halloween, and Penny's body was still extremely full, looked like a dog, like she was starting to slow down, but she still was full. After Halloween, literally drastically went downhill. Tarte Sculpt tape for my contour, and I'm gonna use a brush to like blend it in. Then she started losing weight. I'm talking like 20-ish, 25 pounds lost weight within the last few months. She stopped being able to walk. Her back legs would just give out on her. And she couldn't jump up on anything. Bed, she had to start using her stairs. We had stairs made when Doug was alive, and we just kept them there because we knew Penny's time was coming. She could not jump anywhere. She would like miss the couch. She would fall off the couch if she tried to stand up and try to get off. Things like that just kept happening, honestly breaking my heart, because I knew we were already headed that direction. She was 14 years old. She lived a very happy, good life, whether it was me in my apartment alone and her, or living in this land. She obviously lived in Scott and I's old house, and for a little bit stayed with me at Scott's parents' house too. So, and my parents. I lived at my parents' house again with her after I moved out of my apartment for a bit. So like, she has lived a happy, healthy life with all the people loving on her. So I knew it was time. She wasn't eating. I had to pick her up to take her to go potty all the time. She couldn't get down from anywhere. She wasn't moving. It hurt to lay down. Like every time you try to get her to lay down, it hurt. If she got stuck laying down, she couldn't get back up to get up. She wasn't eating anything except treats. If you gave them to her, like fed them to her, kind of leaned on Scott because I was like, I need you to tell me when the right time is. I'll never be able to be like, I need to let her go. Like I never. This is the Dibs. This is a duo stick, but I just used the blush. Scott went out of town the first week of January, and I truly thought homegirl was going to pass while he was gone, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with 2 kids by myself. It was my biggest fear, but also I was soaking up my time alone with her. We were cuddling every night. Penny over the last few years has not wanted to truly cuddle unless we're like on the couch. Before, in bed, she would get under our sheets, cuddle her feet. We would spoon all the time, but old lady and her decided that it's not what she wanted the last few years. But the last like week of her life, homegirl would come up to my side of the bed and actually cuddle with me. Now she would try to move and get up when she was done, but she was trapped, so I like made her be trapped with me. Oh my god, am I gonna cry? Let's not. Made the decision, the hard decision, one I never want to make again, but I also am truly so thankful we chose to go with Laps of Love, or Lap of Love. Dr. June came out and they euthanized her here at home. So we chose that. We chose private cremation. So she is now home back with us with the most beautiful box. And yes, it is pricey, but if you can, not that you ever want to plan your dog's death, but if it comes to that point where they've lived a happy, healthy life and you have to make that decision, I 100% recommend Lap of Love and Dr. June. I am not a person that needs a whole bunch of sympathy. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. And I was worried that this doctor would be that, like, oh my gosh, honey, blah, 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 blah. But she wasn't true. She truly was the best. She knew what to say, but what not to say. It was the perfect amount of just love. I mean, they just are trying to love on you on one of the hardest days. My kids were here. I didn't know if that's what I wanted. Going to a Too Faced blush. This is so old. I don't even want to talk about it. Physicians Formula bronzer. This is the butter bronzer over my cream products. So I'm so thankful we did that. We did make the decision and had her come out on that Monday. She showed up, explained everything to me, myself, and asked what she wanted me to have her explain to the kids. Obviously, Cove has no idea what's going on, but Cruz had questions and she answered them greatly. He went downstairs while they first give him a shot to like calm them down, like the dog, which she was calm. She couldn't even move. So, but in case they are like freaking out when a new person's there, Penny didn't even know what was happening. Her sight and hearing were all also going out. So I don't even know if she knew Dr. June was there, to be honest, but they did that. He came back upstairs. We got to say goodbye. They did the euthanization portion of it, and we had as much time as we wanted with her. She stepped out of the room. I lost my ever-loving mind. Cruz was so cute. He had so many questions, which was great. He did ask them, and then, which I wanted him to. I wanted it to be an open, let's talk about it, bud. Bear with me in my X setting. I'll put it on a wet beauty blender, go all over it, and then I'll use this L'Oreal just spray on top, and then I'll do my eyebrows and mascara, and I'm all done. Oh, I meant to put this on my eyelids. I use this as an eyeshadow because I'm just not good at it. So he asked all his questions, and he came up to me when I was like losing it after Dr. June walked out before they took her. And he was like, Mommy, it's gonna be okay. And I'm like, you're so right. But it was a very hard time, but also I'm so thankful my husband was there, obviously, and my kids, and they were just so great comforting me. Cove was so sweet. She didn't even know what was going on. She was like smacking Penny's head, like trying to love on her. It was sweet. Obviously, she'll never remember, but Cruz does. Talks about Doug and Penny all the time, says how much he misses them, but that they're in heaven. We spent the last week of Penny's life just spoiling her. I went and got her a cake at the Leaf Summit Bakery downtown. I'm like blanking on what it's called, but we got her a cake. We made her all sorts of things, steak, eggs, everything we ate, she ate also. Her belly was about to explode by the time it was time to say goodbye, but we spent the last week just spoiling her. She is definitely my girl, my soul dog, like everything. So that was really hard. It's still been very hard. When I picked her up from the vet this week, literally lost my mind. I thought I was in a good spot, but then she was sitting in my passenger seat and I was like, what is happening? So we've had our moments. When she left, I was like, I killed my dog. And Scott's like, oh my gosh, please do not think that. And so we had to have a conversation, which I know I don't truly think that, but like that's what was going through my head. Anyways, lap of love, Dr. June, greatest thing for the situation. It is pricey, but it is worth it. The biggest life update we have, really the only update. The other updates are really just prepping for the busy race season ahead. We'll be training a lot. We're actually going to do the Missouri State Series, I believe. I'm just going to do mascara and eyebrows and call it good. Then I need to get dressed and get out of here. Miss Sweet Penny Girl, and she will not be seen in the vlogs any longer, but I just kind of wanted to address it, a little bit of it, and why she is not in the vlogs anymore. After I picked Cruz up for school this week, one day he was like, Mom, I was praying to Jesus that Doug and Penny would get better and they'd come back to us. And Jesus is like a really good, nice guy. He's like my best friend. And I was dying laughing, but it was also just like the sweetest, cutest thing. Like he knows they're dead. And I tried to explain that to him, but the fact that he thought he could talk to Jesus and bring him back to us, like it was so cute. So we've had a few conversations on all of that. And I'm trying to be real and transparent with my kid. Like, he's not dumb, and I don't want to treat him like that. He needs to know the truth, but like, to some extent. I don't need to tell him every gory detail, but I do think it was important that he was there and that he could see Penny being, they take her out in like a cart, like what is the word? Like a board, and the blanket over her. So he saw that. He got to say goodbye. We all did, and so I think that's important. But that is just a little life update, sadness in our life, and we will be okay. We are doing no dog for a little bit. For one, losing Doug and Penny in the last few years, like, completely wrecked us. Like, I don't think you can't replace that at all. I know you can't. So, and we travel so much. Like I said, our season is about to take off and be so busy. So that is that. I'm going to finish my mascara, put some earrings in, and get dressed. And I will take you along for my girls' night, but I just wanted to give you a quick life update on my sweet, sweet Penny girl, who is now no longer in pain, and that is the best thing for her. Of course, we had to stop and get our Scout coffee this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. We are headed to Cove Girl's first birthday photo shoot at our bestie Adriana's house. Adriana did my son's first birthday shoot, so I felt it was only right that she also does Covey Girls, and we are headed to her house. She's pretty close to us, just on the other side of town. Me and Cove Girl had to stop and get a coffee. We got a Scout coffee. I'm so sad because I'm sure this is closer to the winter, or their seasonal monthly flavors being done, and winter solstice with the blackberry is like literally so good. I just wanted to say good morning. Last night, I'm getting ready to go over railroad tracks, so this is probably not going to stay put. Had the best little girls night, just very chill. It actually started snowing we all met at Sarah's house. Like I said, she lives in Grand Valley now, thank God. And car pulled out to Cooper's and Lee Summit, and then it actually worked out. I had to pick up Cove's cake. My mom did. My mom always does the kids' cakes. She used to own a bakery when I was in middle school, high school, out of our home, and did like wedding cakes, birthday cakes, parties, catering, like all of the stuff when it came to like cookies, cupcakes, things like that. And she doesn't do it any longer, but she does our kids like birthday cakes always and cupcakes. So if you've ever had a birthday cake or a cupcake or cookies or anything from our birthday parties, my mom has probably made them, actually has made them. I don't know if I've gotten sugar cookies one time from someone else that did like the other designs, just because she was already doing the cupcakes and stuff. Anyways, super good. So had to pick up a cake for that. She's gonna do a little smash cake here, so I'm excited. We did her hair, it's so cute. We did little space buns, and she has a cute little flowy dress, super cute. I'm getting totally off topic, but last night was great. We did a wine tasting, had a couple glasses of wine, and had great food, great conversation. I feel like we always just like chat about nothing, like a whole bunch of stuff, but like nothing, and it's nice. It's not stressful. I don't have to think about it. It was just super nice, very chill. Just had a great time, good laughs. We had dessert. It was so freaking good. We did not need that, but we for sure had it. And the s'mores dessert from Cooper's is literally so good.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home.
Thank you.
I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
Morning vloggy.
Morning vlogging. I'm going to the hot tub. The hot tub. The hot tub.
The hot tub Holiday Inn.
It's the hot tub. Guys. In. The hotel.
Bobby brought herself a
Now I got to the now I go to my friends. I'm going to talk to Nick.
Get out of there.
Say hi.
Obviously, we are back home. It's Sunday evening. I just left Cove's room. She's not asleep yet, but we read her books like twice. She's loving books at this stage, like literally grabs for them, and it is so sweet, and she cannot take no for an answer. So if you're reading her book, she wants you to read it faster and read to the next one, and then continue to do it. Cruz is downstairs with Scott reading books. We actually got the sweetest welcome home package from our friends Janessa and Brent. Obviously Penny passed away and they sent a little care package, which they did not need to do. We were literally so loved. We had so many flowers. My house was like a floral shop, from friends, Scott's cousins, everything. My mom baked me cookies. What else? I don't even know. Flowers were delivered, cards. We got so many cute things. Picture frames. My friend Sarah did like a basket with a cute mug that had checkers and paw print on it, and a picture frame. I don't know. I can't even think off the top of my head. So if you're watching this and I forgot, I didn't forget. It's just, we were literally so loved, and Penny was so loved. But regardless, they sent us this book. It was about doggy heaven, like fairy doggy heaven. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I read through it. They're reading it right now. And I was like, I'm gonna cry. And then she sent a little, it's kind of like a bulldog, but it looks like Penny. It's like brown and white. Mixed colors, and honestly it looks like a Doug Penny together, which I love that. I'm like, oh my god, that says Doug and Penny. And Cruz like picked it up. I was like, Penny, and it was so cute. And actually Cove was like giving it kisses. But the sweetest little package that people just keep thinking of us, and that is just, I just love it so much. So Cruz is actually cuddled up with it right now, reading books with Scott, which is, oh, I just switched to Cove. Cove is actually sitting up in her crib right now. She's not crying. She's just swapping out binkies. There's like 4 binkies in her crib, and she's taking one and then holding another and then swapping. I don't know if you can see, but it's like right here. It's like right here next to Scott. You can't see because it's black and white and it's white, but it's like tucked into the covers right here, and they're reading the book. So sweet. And if you guys watch my vlog, of course, thank you so much. I've already texted them a few times, so we've been talking the last few days. Their daughter has some medical stuff going on, so I wanted to donate to their thing before I even, not because they sent me something, this was beyond before I even knew that was even happening, but so they're always in our thoughts and prayers is basically what I'm saying, and we've been thinking of them, and it was so sweet for them to even think of us during their time of just their time of things going on with their daughter. So anyways, we are back home. We had a great little trip, Scott and I, on the way home from St. Louis. It always seems to be the longest drive home. Why do I keep thinking I see something? I don't know. That was really weird. Scott must have vacuumed. We have vacuum lines in our bedroom, so thank you, Scott. Didn't know you did that. Must have been when I was unpacking downstairs. I do still need to unpack my bag and Scott's bag, but the kids are unpacked and ready for school tomorrow, which makes me feel good. I have laundry in the dryer for Cruz's sheet for his backpack to go to school. We had a good less than 24 hours in St. Louis to visit Scott's grandpa. Scott's grandpa lives in St. Louis. We never get there hardly ever with the kids, just because it is such like a little, it's like 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's not awful, but a day trip with littles is hard when you're in the car for over like 6.5, 7 hours. So we decided to go down last night, get a hotel. The boys had a blast. It was almost too much fun, where they were just so ecstatic and like high energy, high emotions. Cruz going to bed last night was a nightmare, but he was so tired. We cuddled in bed. We got 2 queen beds because I wasn't sure how Cove was going to do in the hotel. It had been a while since we've hotel slept, or like in the crib slept in the pack and play, but she did fantastic. She slept in her crib all night, and then Scott slept in 1 queen bed, and Cruz got to pick who he wanted to sleep with. Of course he slept with me, so his feet were like underneath me all night. I did not sleep well. I'm still getting over this head cold. Honestly feel like my head weighs 1,000 freaking pounds, so I'm ready to take a hot shower, hoping Scott can stay with Cruz while he goes to sleep. If he wants me, I'll run down there, of course, but sometimes he gets in a mommy stage, sometimes he's in his daddy stage. So right now he's reading books with Scott and he's loving it, so we're gonna let that happen. Hopefully Cove goes to sleep soon. She never cries, she just like sits in her crib. It's like incredible. Right now she's laying down, but she's still swapping her binkies out. Read all the books, but we're home. Feels good. Gonna unpack, shower, get myself together, maybe do some skincare, and go to bed myself. I had a great little trip. Cousins like enjoying memories like that. I know they'll remember forever. We also did Cove's first birthday photo shoot, which I already explained on Saturday morning, so I took the whole cake down there. I didn't. They demolished it. I had a few bites, but they loved it so much. They were like eating it in the hotel room, and then we took it to Grandpa's and we had it for dessert too, so it was actually perfect. And the kids did so good on the way home. Cruz was crying leaving Grandpa's because he didn't want to take a picture, and he was tired, and he's ate shit for the last 24 hours. But we ordered pizza at the hotel. That was super fun. And we did that Saturday evening, and then he didn't really eat breakfast at the hotel breakfast. And then for lunch we got barbecue. He didn't really eat that either, which I knew he wasn't going to. And he was too busy playing. Sue, Scott's grandpa's wife, pulled out a bunch of toys that she had, and the kids were having a blast running around downstairs. Tons of breakables in their house, like tons, not kid friendly at all. So I was so nervous, but the boys did so good. We pretty much stayed in the basement the whole time. Cove took a little 45-minute nap, not too much with all the boys running around. And then on the way home, she slept for another like 45 minutes. And Cruz honestly played by himself for like an hour, like with his bikes and cars, and he colored. And then he asked to watch a movie. So he did watch some Bluey for half of the trip, which was fine and did so good. We stopped once because he had to go to the bathroom, and Cove actually like shit herself. So I'm like, we have to stop. Had a little snack and got back on the road. Only like a 30-minute stop, which is huge for us. And yeah, Cove got a little annoyed, like 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes home. She was kind of crying out, but they both did incredible. Got home, got some wiggles out, and yeah, here we are. So thank you for watching. If you watched this far, I feel like I've yapped a lot and didn't vlog a lot, but it's just one of those vlogs. And I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm over the snow. I think the end of this week, it's February, today's February 1st, so the end of this week is supposed to be like 50s, which I'm excited for. The next exciting thing, I'm sure I'll vlog another weekend next weekend, but the next exciting thing, like huge exciting thing, I'm gonna have a 1-year-old. Cove turns 1 February 15th. So of course we have a little first birthday party planned, and we're just excited to celebrate her. And I cannot believe we're already even at a year. Like, cannot believe that. I'm gonna have a 5-year-old. Is my son 5 this year? Yes. What? So I'm a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. That's like mind-blowing to me. I feel like I just popped Cove out, and I feel like she's literally grown so fast, like so fast. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and we will see you in the next one.